So Esther, today we're at the African Union, only this time it's in Washington, D.C., and it's the mock African Union, or a simulation of the African Union. And we have student delegates who represent different countries around the continent. So basically students come and have different sessions, panels, discussion amongst themselves on issues, representing issues that these different countries have as part of their foreign policy. And I have two student delegates here that represent, have Zeda and Sana here. Zeda is a student delegate from Georgia State University, and what are you representing today?
I'm representing Niger and the Council of Economic Matters.
Okay, and so what is happening inside these sessions?
So currently we're working on a working paper that deals with how foreign authorities are coming into Africa to exploit their resources and how we want to divest from less raw material to more finished goods, and then ways in which the African Union can fund better agricultural practices to help Africa become more of a global superpower in trade.
Okay. And Sana here is now a student advisor. She used to be a delegate and a chair. Yes. What is the role of a chair in these sessions?
So the chair is here to keep order in the sessions and to make sure that the delegates in the room are actually able to get all of their ideas down on paper formally and making sure that everyone's ideas get incorporated into the final resolutions that they pass.
Okay. Have you ever been a delegate, or you just came in as a chair?
I have been a delegate before at multiple different conferences, as well as a chair here at the Model African Union.
So what happens to discussions after you're done here? What happens with these discussions and some of the papers you write?
Some of the resolutions, working papers turn into draft resolutions get finalized, and then sometimes they will be passed on to the African Union.
So this actually ends up at the African Union in Addis Ababa?
Yes, and from there they're able to read through it, and if they see something that they really enjoy, they are able to actually pull those ideas and implement them within the real African Union.
Yeah. Zeda, why is this important for you as students to be engaged in this type of simulations?
I feel this is important because it teaches students how the real world works, exactly how the African Union works. You put yourself outside of your body as a delegate into another country, realize that other countries exist and they have their own foreign policies and their own powers and weaknesses that they must abide by. So it gives you a sense of where the world is and how to be a proper diplomat.
Sana, how many students are here today and how many universities are represented?
There are about 20 different universities representing 33 different countries, so roughly 100 students.
100 students?
Yeah,
and
almost.
They're breakaway sessions?
Yes, so they're all in different committees representing different countries and trying to get their ideas passed to make the world a better place and make the African Union a better place.
Hey, so what are the discussions like? You stand up and present your idea and then it's discussed with the whole...
We follow the exact format of the African Union, so we have rules of procedure. We can't just get up in the middle. We have to wait for the chair to call on us. We do agenda topics, and then we follow it exactly the way the African Union would go. Once you get your chance, you get up, you make a speech in front of the entire committee, if they like it, and then you make motions, and you go from there.
Awesome. There you have it, Esther, here at the African Union. I guess, simulated African Union, and these young students having a great educational opportunity on how this type of organizations work.
Can you ask the young ladies there whether they are also experimenting on an AU model using AI?
Oh, I have a question from the host, whether you're experimenting on AU models using AI.
Not yet. So you have to do a lot of the research yourself. AI can't provide all of the answers for you. And it is encouraged to not use AI and use your own creative ideas to pass these resolutions and to create the ideas that go into these resolutions.
Yeah. Now, did you get to choose to select the country, or they selected for you?
We got the country selected for us.
Okay, and then you have to learn about the issues that those countries are.
So we learn the country's foreign policy, we learn what the country's involved in, how the country's government works, so we can represent the country.
Okay, so really, in many ways, you're representing the actual foreign policy of the country.
Yes.